Guess who's going antiquing today? That's right, this girl. I'm not doing a lot of makeup. We're just gonna do a natural look. But I am so excited. We're going to France to go antiquing because France isn't that far from us, which is still crazy for me. I know every time I talk about, oh, we're just popping over to France today, I'm like, this is insane, because it is. Coming from the US, being able to just go to another country really quickly, you're like, what? I mean, obviously those who live close to like Canada and Mexico, I guess, but I did not live close to Canada or Mexico where I'm from. So just being able to pop over to another country in less than 45 minutes is insane work to me. But we're trying to hurry up and get ready because this place closes for 2 hours during lunch, starting at noon, which, as they should, like the US should be more like this. But we don't want to drive over an hour to go antiquing and then only have like 45 minutes to look around because it's a giant warehouse and there's just no way that we could get through the whole place in 45 minutes. There are some things that I'm on the hunt for too. Like, we have desperately been needing some bedside tables in our room because right now we just have one bedside table in our room, which is from our old apartment, and they're just too short and they don't match the vibes. Like, they're supposed to go in our guest bedroom downstairs, but we've just been using one to have at least one bedside table right now. So that's my main goal, is bedside tables. I also have some Pinterest inspo where I want to find some like silver stuff and some like the 8 balls. I want those as decorations, or like dominoes and marbles. I have a vision. If I can find it, I will share with you guys the vision. I also still have not heard back from the 2 jobs that I applied for. Monday, I'm gonna email both of the jobs and be like, did I get the job? Is there any update? Like, anything else I need to do? And if I don't hear back from them, or they're like, sorry, you didn't get the job, I'll start my job search again, because I'm really just looking for a part-time remote job right now. Oh, also a little update on my 75 medium journey. I think we're about halfway through, if not more than halfway through. I have lost about 10 pounds now. I think honestly this journey has just been about me finding balance. So I feel like that's what health and wellness is about, is just finding that healthy balance. Look at this, look. I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh, also, I think Josh and I are going to Paris next month because I have never been to Paris in the fall and Josh has never been to Paris. So if you have any Paris recommendations, like restaurants, hotels to stay at, stores to go to, I really want to find like places to get like personalized combs and like lipstick holders. Okay, I'm not gonna put on my lips until after I put on some clothes because clearly I'm not going out in this. Love this shirt. I am so excited to go antiquing. I am gonna take you along with me, guys. So stay tuned for that. But I gotta finish getting dressed before we're late and then they end up closing us out for lunchtime. So I love you guys. We just made it to the warehouse. I am so excited. Hopefully we can find the things we want and then some. But let's go inside. Let's see what they have today. This is 3 euros. Look how cute. Little high tea. Torture poets to poem. This is what I mean though when I say I need hours in here, because you will miss so many things, and this place is so big and there's so much just stuffed everywhere that you need hours in here. Like, look at all this, guys. Look at this mirror. Are you kidding me? We're finally getting into the nightstands. Look at this. This is insane. Okay, we're done shopping in Troc. We didn't find nightstands that we were in love with. We got quite a few things, which I will show you later, but I think we are gonna go back to Germany now and go to this other antique store that we really like. Now this place is a bit nicer because they completely redo everything and make it nice again, so their price points are a bit more, but it's worth it because you don't have to flip anything yourself. So we'll see if we can find some nightstands there that aren't like super crazy expensive, but we'll see. We're here. Okay, I loved this buffet. It's sold, but it would have been perfect for like a coffee bar or like a swanky little bar in the house. I love this. And they give you a little cappuccino. It's a little hot. I love this.
I think it would fit.
I don't know. Okay, so I think we're gonna get this mirror and a desk and put it on layaway. So this is what we're getting, and we're turning it into a vanity, and then we're gonna stain this a little bit darker. Look at the detail. We just bought my forever vanity. I am so excited. I have always wanted a unique vanity. Like, no hate on the Amazon IKEA vanities, but I've always wanted something that was such a unique piece. Since I do makeup quite a lot, especially for TikTok, like I just wanted one that had a bunch of storage, had enough space to like set up my tripod and everything. I am so excited, and it's gonna be a few months till we get it because we put it on layaway just because it was a bit more expensive. And I cannot wait to not have to do my makeup on the floor anymore. It's haul time. Time to see what I got antiquing today. Let's get into it. All right, so the first thing, we got a ton of picture frames because I've had so many things that I've wanted to hang for a while. So all of this right here, I have been dying to hang. So I brought them with me today to make sure that I could find the right sizes for them. Look at this. This is from our wedding day. So cutie. We got 1 picture frame, 2 picture frame, 3 picture frame, 4 picture frame, 5 picture frame, and 6 picture frame. Now moving on to some real goodies. Okay, let's do this. Second thing I got is this plate. The next thing I got is kind of silly, but Josh and I have been needing like a ladle for soup, especially with the fall and winter coming. So we got a soup spoon. Oh, this is a whole set. So we have these 2 teacups. They're super lightweight. Aren't they stunning? What's this? All right, let's find more of it, because there's a bunch of pieces to this. When I was looking in Savannah when I was back home, when I found stuff like this, it was like $400, $500. And we got this whole set for 29 euros. Also got these plates. Little plates to go with the teacups. So like another saucer. The main part. Look how stunning. Look at this. The last thing I got in this box anyways is this swan. Look at it. I am gonna put like matches or something in here, or I was thinking dominoes or marbles or something. I have a vision. This thing we got at the place in France, which is called Troc. So they also, I think they get a lot of their stuff from estate sales, and they get a lot of liquor and wine as well from estate sales. So I don't even know what these are. Okay. So if you know what they are and what they pair well with, let me know. Got this 2009 bottle of wine. This is the one that's crazy. Guys, I was born in 1999. This is a 1999 bottle of wine for 3 euros. They had a bunch of these, so I don't know if this came from an estate sale. Or wine for 4 euro. And this is, I don't know for sure, is that 1992? But why does this bottle look newer than this bottle? Okay, I don't know if that bottle of wine is from 1992. That's the only date I see on here. But this is apparently from 1999. Anyways, so that is all the stuff I got antiquing today. Well, not all the stuff. As y'all saw in my antique vlog, I got the vanity of a lifetime. It's not even a vanity, it's actually a desk. And then Josh found a vanity mirror that had 2 drawers in it as well. And I cannot wait to start doing like get ready with me's and makeup tutorials and stuff on that vanity instead of on the floor. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. I started this weekly vlog on a Saturday, which I know is weird, but it just came to me. So it's Sunday and we're gonna do a week in my life. But I woke up this morning. When I was going to bed last night, my throat started to hurt and I started to panic a little bit because my husband Josh, he has been sick like the last 2 weeks with throat hurting, like runny nose, coughing, phlegm, you know, the whole September sickness shebang. And I was really hoping that I would get out of it unscathed because my immune system tends to be a little bit better than his. No offense, but I feel like it's finally coming to me. And so I woke up this morning and my throat was just completely like not good. So I went downstairs and I had some hot lemon and honey tea. I had a little bit of a matcha, and then I just tried to drink as much water as possible. But there were so many things that I was planning on doing today. We need to grocery shop. We need to do a Sunday reset because the house is a mess. But I'm hoping this Sunday reset only takes a couple hours because I'm not gonna go too crazy. So let's get into it, I guess. I'm also filming this Sunday reset on TikTok, so this is gonna be fun. That's about all the cleaning I have in me for today. Happy Monday. Whew. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. My throat doesn't hurt as bad, but now I'm like more nasally and a runny nose. But I took a wellness shot yesterday, and then as you saw, I've been taking a bunch of vitamins. So hopefully that will help. Plus this week I've planned some meals that are more like anti-inflammatory and immunity friendly, like some soups and stuff, because believe it or not, when you're sick or about to get sick, what you eat really changes the course of how sick you are. But today, hold on, 1 second. Today I'm going to check and see how much schoolwork I have due this week, and if I don't have a lot, I think I'm going to go ahead and batch some TikTok content for the week, because I really love when I can sit down and do that. It just makes my life so much easier when I already have content filmed and edited that I can just choose to post whenever. Because if you are wanting to be a content creator, waking up every day and being like, what am I gonna post today? What am I gonna film today? It gets exhausting. And I do that a lot because I'm still not fully 100% good at pre-planning my content. I'll sometimes try to make like a content calendar where I schedule content like a month out or a few weeks out. But sometimes that just doesn't go as planned. And I like to keep an idea list as well. But on days where I can actually sit down and film like 3 or 4 videos or even more, it makes my life so much easier. So yeah, I don't really have much planned today besides if I don't have a lot of schoolwork, I think I'm just gonna film. However, it is gloomy outside and I hate filming whenever the sun isn't really out, because I like to do a lot of natural light in my videos, YouTubes, TikToks, because to me it just makes the quality a lot better. And I don't mind using lights, it's just, especially if I'm doing my makeup or something, I don't know how these other creators do it, like kudos to them, but whenever I have one of those bright lights on and like the rest is dark, I get blinded by the lights. I don't know how they see doing their makeup with like all those nice lights surrounding them. I mean, it looks fantastic, but I get blinded. I ran out of my Naturium Advanced Serum, so we're just gonna moisturize our lips and then put some SPF on. I am gonna try to also do a little workout today at the gym. Nothing too crazy though, just because I am a little bit sick, but I didn't go to the gym this weekend. However, we did do a lot of walking with the antique shopping, and then yesterday I cleaned, and that's a workout. I don't care what anyone says, cleaning your house is a workout. Also, I don't know if I've already said this, but I think Josh and I are going to Paris next month for the weekend. So if you have any Paris recs, let me know in the comments. I've been a few times, but Josh has never been. I am so excited though, because I've never been to Paris in the fall, so I'm hoping it's gonna be really good. But anyways, I need to stop yapping. I am going to go check and see how many school assignments I have due this week, and if it's not a lot, we're maybe gonna sit down and batch some content. Okay, I have some time. I checked my school assignments. I will be able to do those tomorrow and the rest of the week. So now I am going to batch some TikTok content for the week. It won't be everything for the week, but just a few things. So I'm gonna attempt to do this Gigi Hadid makeup look. I mean, look how stunning that is. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna attempt a hairstyle, because that's a new TikTok series I've been doing, is learning how to do my hair at 26, because I don't really know how to do my hair. So just did my makeup and hair for TikTok. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Okay, I just had some lunch, but I want to batch a little bit more content. Actually, this is content that I'm going to post today. So I already batched content that I'm going to post later on TikTok, which is this makeup look and hairstyle. But now I need to film something that I'm going to actually post today. So let's go do that. Okay, I completely forgot to film me filming content, but let me show you. So you know how I went antiquing the other day? Well, I ended up transforming some of the picture frames. So let me just show you some of the ones I changed. So look at this. So this is a postcard that one of my friends gave me, and then this is photo strips from our wedding day. And then this is a little post-it that I wrote Josh like when we first started dating as a joke. And he kept it in his wallet and used it to propose to me because it says, "I love you, come back already, want to get hitched, love Peyton." And it's just a cute little sentimental thing, but I was really proud of myself for making this. And Josh actually gave me the idea to do the postcard with the photo strips. So I think one day though, I want to put like fabric behind it, but right now I'm just gonna leave it as is. And then this is a little John Darien postcard that I put in this wooden photo frame. And then this is actually the menu, the exact menu that Josh and I had when we had our first ever Michelin star restaurant experience. And not only that, but we went here either the day or the day after Josh proposed in Budapest. And so I just thought that this was really special and I kept it all this time. So I finally framed it, and I definitely do want to do a fabric background, but we're just going to keep it like this for now. And this is a little kind of little index card that my grandma wrote me, and she left a little kissy face on it. I love this, and I've kept this since undergrad, so not to age myself, but this is probably like 6 years old. And then I found some frames. This is actually from our engagement shoot. I love this so much. So that is just some of the frames that I changed from Saturday when we went antiquing, and I cannot wait to hang them. We're gonna do like a gallery wall, so whenever we do that, I'll show you guys. But I am starting to love doing little stuff like this. I'm really starting to find my creative side when it comes to interior decoration, and I love it. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and it is another gloomy day. I actually looked at the weather. It's supposed to rain and be cloudy all week, which apparently this is typical Germany weather. So I guess I better get used to it. But I've never done a weekly vlog on YouTube, and so I keep forgetting to film stuff. Like last night, Josh and I made this pumpkin soup that was so good, and I should have filmed it and showed you guys. But I'm still getting used to this whole YouTube vlogging thing, and like I said, this is my first time doing it. So like I'm having to remind myself like, hey, you're supposed to be filming right now, or oh, you're making a cool new soup, maybe you should film that. So I promise I'll do better in the future. This is a test run. Every morning when I wake up, I always have this silent hope that I've gone viral overnight on TikTok. So every morning I go to look at my app and I'm like, come on, today's the day, baby. We've gone viral. So let's check. Dun, 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 dun. I've been having so many issues with storage recently, whether my phone or my camera that I'm filming on right now. Like yesterday, I spent probably 3 hours just trying to figure out space on my phone, because one of the issues of being a content creator is obviously you take a lot of pictures and videos, which takes up a lot of space, and I can't afford a secondary phone for just content and stuff right now. Hopefully one day. But yeah, I spent over 3 hours yesterday trying to clean up space on my phone without losing my pictures and videos. And then today I was filming on my camera and it said my SD card was full. So I just spent like another hour cleaning out my SD card. So it's probably time to buy another SD card. I've had this one for a while, but that is one of the downsides of trying to be a full-time content creator, is you are constantly running out of storage in space, whether your camera, your laptop, your phone, like but anyways, I need to do some schoolwork because I didn't do any yesterday and I have quite a few assignments due this week. So I'm gonna do that for the next few hours and then try to do some other things. So you know how I said I was going to the gym earlier? Well, this is just another reason why I am your relatable, realistic online bestie, okay? Because he has a migraine and a nosebleed. I just got busy doing stuff, so we're making dinner. We have egg roll in a bowl and then some of that pumpkin soup I was talking about earlier. But that's just your sign to give yourself some grace every now and then. Life happens, you just gotta go with it. It's another day, guys. It is Wednesday. I spent the morning editing some TikToks that I'm posting today because I think every Wednesday now I'm gonna do a hair and makeup series. So definitely go follow me on TikTok if you want to follow along on that, because those videos tend to be like over 3 minutes, so I can't post them to YouTube Shorts. So definitely go check those out and maybe hit that follow button while you're at it to support me, just a little creator trying to make it in this ocean of creators. But yeah, so I edited some videos for that, and then I have spent like the last hour and a half doing schoolwork because I have been really bad about that this week. But luckily, I am about halfway through my semester, and this is my last semester, thank God, because no offense, but I am so done being a student. I have been a student since I was 5 years old, and I'm over it. So I will finally be getting my master's in December, and I cannot wait. I will try to take you guys on that journey. I won't be able to go to my graduation ceremony just because I live in Germany right now, and it's just gonna cost way too much money to fly all the way back home to go to the ceremony. So I'll just I'm still gonna order my cap and gown, and I'll just probably do a little photo shoot in my backyard or something and some videos to go along with that. But yeah. It's been so yucky all week. I've wanted to take you along on like my evening walks and everything because we live in such a cute little village and it's got gorgeous views, especially around sunset time. But it has been raining non-stop this whole week, and it's not supposed to stop until I think next week. So maybe on another weekly vlog or daily vlog, I'll be able to take you guys on a little stroll with me in my little German village, but until then, y'all are stuck with me inside. So I'm about to go make some lunch and probably do more schoolwork. Oh, I want to show you guys. So as you know, I'm trying to become a full-time content creator because I just love this. It's so fun, but you know, I gotta make money somehow. I'm not made for money, okay? I need the moolahs, I need the cash. So I worked on a brand new portfolio website for brands because that's really important, especially if you're an up-and-coming creator, is to have like a media kit or a portfolio, which I did not know that for the longest time. I just thought brands would see my TikTok or Instagram and be like, oh my God, love her, want to work with her. No, that is not how it works. So I did have a portfolio before. I already deleted that, so I can't show you that, but it just wasn't good enough. And so I don't know what happened to me yesterday. I like blacked out and created a whole new website in less than 5 hours. You know, I have tons of schoolwork that's due this week, but no, we're gonna completely from scratch with no template design a website for a new portfolio because it's like, that's more important, right? My grades say otherwise, but let me go show it to you guys. I wish I could show you guys a before and after because this looks so much better than my last one, but let's get into it. Okay, so this is my homepage. Give it a minute. Oh yeah, look at that video. You see that? Yes. And it says your fave content creator because I'm your fave content creator, right? And then it goes into a little about me, my services. You see my little cupcake recipe, little Pinterest worthy content, my scroll stopper, TikTok and Reels, some of my YouTube videos, some modeling I've done in the past. Obviously, I should be the next face of your campaign. Some social proof, because brands need social proof, guys. Some of my demographics, my contact page, and then if you go over here, I have these, my equipment, my stats, my photography, videos, signature series I'm doing right now. Again, the social proof, brand collabs, previous brand collab examples, and then my contact page. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. It took me a long time to make and just a lot of tedious detail, but I'm really hoping that having this portfolio now will help me land more brand collabs, have more opportunities in this industry, because if you're also an up-and-coming content creator, you know how hard it can be to just get your name out there and like show people that you're worth their time. So I'm really hoping that brands and other things can see my potential with this new website, and this is your sign. If you haven't got one already and you're trying to be a content creator, go make one, okay? Because brands are going to be asking you for your demographics. They're going to be asking you, give me some examples, and it's nice to just have like a website or media kit already ready to go. So anyways, I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to go eat lunch because I'm really hungry. And I promise you guys, today I will go work out. I am forcing myself to go to the gym today. I know the past 2 days, 3 days, I have not gone to the gym, which is bad because I'm doing the 75 medium challenge, as some of you know, and part of the 75 medium challenge is doing a 45-minute workout every day. So we're gonna pretend that I worked out the last few days. Alright guys, I think that's going to complete my vlog for this week. This is my first time doing a weekly vlog, so go easy on me. It was a little weird doing it, but I really enjoyed it and I want to keep doing this with you guys. But I will see you next week. Love you.